The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that word.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20. On EA Sports.
Coach, CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman, Norm Van Brocklin, right? You got to go all the way back to 1951, and he threw for 554 yards in that game. Later, won a championship as a quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. On 1st and 10, Watson steps away to his left. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Watson.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now it's Watson. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Watson looks to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Michael Thomas is 11.
Ready. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Go, go, go. Watch tight end.
Throwing now. Jackson on 1st down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Reset. Great team. Watching the ball. And let's get that ball. Let's get that ball right here.
After the interception, here's Watson. He finds Taylor, complete, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. Watson on 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike cut. Oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Watson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. The numbers for Jones last week, 18 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Those passes out. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the 1st quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, how'd you like to be?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the 1st half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the 1st half.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Get ready.
Ravens 10, Texans 7.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try the right side with Jones. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
50, check back 50.
Jackson looking to throw on third. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again. And now it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They go back to the ground with Jones. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to take a shot for the... And Perriman's got it for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Perriman. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. The target that time, Michael Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Watson to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Jackson's pass intended for Mark Andrews.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. No problem.
Ready?
first down, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. To throw is Watson. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets it to Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Out of the gun, Watson. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip it his timing at the line of scrimmage, have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. Back to throw, Watson.
This has to go down as one.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kiki QT as the first half...
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check. Cross.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off around the 37. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's a...
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. They go play action with Jackson. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Jackson now, 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Gets this one to Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Here we go.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Offense.
And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up.
This is it. 19. 55. Here we go.
Watson on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can make
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 32 that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Michael Thomas with his 3rd time. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They'll pick up another first down with that run.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Jackson. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Jackson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that second down play.
No, it's all on your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down. And
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Watson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Now it's Watson. He can run for it, and he will. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a pass hauled in downfield, and he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A pair of negative running plays, and now they're looking up at a third down at 17 to go. Jackson to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here, and you know for me it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. They'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. He's back to throw, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So the inability there to get the 2-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now a desperation throw deep. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.